I'm Barefoot on the Gaia Path. Welcome. I'm doing this quick hashtag 5 coolest decks, and I'll put the correct information below to connect you to the person who created these. My 5 coolest decks are going to be those that I think of as unusual. They stepped beyond what I consider the norm. I have been working with tarot decks for about 30 years, a little over 30 years. And so these are ones that I just have been drawn to, and I think they really stepped outside the norm. The first one is Tarot of the Cat People. And Karen, the creator, she wrote an entire landscape, an entire story beyond tarot for her deck. And I'm going to guess she was probably the first person to do this, maybe not. This book was released, the book and deck was released in 1991, and in 1992, the incredible science fiction writer Andre Norton collaborated with Karen, and they wrote Mark of the Cat, and 10 years after that, The Year of the Rat, based upon the world that Karen created. I have been using the Tarot of Cat People for 30 years, and I love it. It's one of my favorite decks. I go to it often. And so, to me, part of the appeal is the world she created. The second deck I want to look at, my favorite coolest deck, probably needs no introduction. James R. Eads created the Prismavisions and Cosmovisions, and he created the Minor Arcana in a panorama. This panorama extends over the full spread of each suit and is absolutely amazing. He also did it in Cosmovisions. Again, I think it was something that he's drawing in energy, and I work with energy. So to me, this has been like the perfect deck. I use it a lot ever since I got it 5 years ago. And I really just think it's incredible what he has done. So that's one of my 5 coolest decks. I think it's cool what he did. Another really cool deck that I really love is, beyond the incredibly beautiful artwork, is Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Some people call it more of an oracle than a tarot, and I have to admit I use it more of an oracle. But the fact that when Raven created this, the guidebook is absolutely profound, writing about all of the choices. The entire thing is about choice. And one of my favorite quotes ever has always been, "Life is change, growth is optional, choose widely." So choice for me is a guiding light in my life. And so when I saw this deck, I knew that it was going to remain a touchstone of mine. So that's one of my 5 coolest decks, because I think what she did was incredible. Later, I got Circle of Doors Tarot. So this is my 4th coolest deck. I was fascinated by how it was created initially as just the majors, as an art installation at Burning Man. I think that's what it's called, Burning Man. I think it's amazing. It's so cool that they brought together this art installation with the major arcana and the beautiful photography overlays of ritual that they used. It's one of my favorites, and so I think it's one of my top 5 coolest decks. Last but not least by any means is, nobody who knows me will be surprised at this. For 4 years now, I have been working in depth, and I just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper with all the information that Benebell Wen provides in her Spirit Keepers Tarot and all of the materials that go along with this. This is one of not only what I think is a cool deck because of the way she created it, around ritual, around meditation, around esoteric deep dives and synthesis, but the sheer magnitude of what she began with, and every edition went deeper and deeper. So this one is my fifth coolest deck. None of them, I can't say any one of them is more cool than the other. They all have a major cool factor for me. And I hope if you don't have them, that you might want to look at them in more depth. I have been rewarded for years by all of these decks. So, thank you, and have a beautiful day. Blessings.